Welcome back to Minding Our Businesses, where CEO
and COO sisters
share unfiltered conversation about running 3 companies together and the real life between it all. This is going to be a fun episode. I'm honestly really excited.
I was literally thinking about this in bed last night for like too long. It's like embarrassing. I asked Joe the question. I was like, what am I obsessed with right now?
He goes, me. I didn't discuss it with anyone, honestly. You were trying to, so basically we're going to talk about today things we're just obsessed with right now. And Carly and I both blindly made a list and on the notes app of our phone, and we didn't tell each other what each person was going to say, and we're just going to go back and forth with things we're obsessed with.
I'm scared.
I'm excited.
What if it's like all the same? It's definitely not.
I was thinking some things would be the same.
It's definitely not. You go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Instacart. I'm obsessed with Instacart. First of all,
what?
I have an Instacart
Out of
membership.
all of the things I thought you were going to say, Instacart.
I have Instacart Plus.
You pay for it? You're a loser.
No, let me tell you why it's so amazing though. I save a lot of money, but also,
how do you save money?
Because it's $99 a year and I don't pay the fees.
But
Also, have you ever explored the app? Okay, so you can literally get delivery from Sephora same day, any store nearby, BJ's, Sam's Club, Target.
it's like you don't even need to leave your couch.
You don't need to do anything.
Like, what would be the point of leaving your couch?
We were leaving the Cape last weekend, and I was like, who do I think I am that I am leaving the Cape right now on a Sunday? I'm sitting in the car while you chauffeur me and drive me home, Mike, and I'm just sitting here making my Instacart order of my paper towels and all my things that will be waiting at my door when I arrive.
What do you get, Wegmans?
I do Wegmans. Yeah, I love Wegmans.
Wow, what a nice treat.
It's really great. Wegmans has a lot of great organic things, but it's just a really nice treat for me because like if let's say I'm out of something from Sephora, but I can't wait the 3 days for the shipping or something, I can literally get it delivered.
Have you done it?
Same, yeah, I've done it. It's awesome.
It's like Uber Eats for makeup.
And when you buy the membership to Instacart, you have something called priority. So you get you can have instant. Like there was one day where I didn't have enough food for dinner, and because I had the priority, I was able to get an order within 2 hours of placing it.
I will say Wegmans, I have to say, is better than Whole Foods with that.
Whole Foods
changed their app though.
I do. Whole Foods app sucks.
It used to be the best app ever. Whole Foods changed their app. They need to get it together.
If it was good, I would do Whole Foods instead. I prefer Whole Foods to Wegmans because they are more cautious of ingredients and
I
stuff.
agree, but when you're doing low carb, Whole Foods sucks.
Yeah,
because you can't get sugar-free pudding mix.
Agree. Yeah, you need the sugar-free pudding mix.
You need the sugar-free pudding mix.
Amazon's good, but sometimes they don't have everything I'm looking for. Are you talking about Amazon Whole Foods? No, Amazon Whole Foods app's terrible. That's what we're saying. They changed the platform, so now when you go to search for the Amazon,
you can't find the food.
You can't find the food.
If I wanted specific chicken nuggets, the coconut ones that I love, the Bell & Evans, can't find them.
Okay, Carly, what's yours?
Ninja Creamy. That was my first one coming.
Shut
the fuck up. Okay, let me explain. You okay?
Yeah, take it easy.
Thank you.
She's passionate about the fucking creamy.
Okay, first of all, because I've had to defend myself to Joe about this Ninja Creamy. Number one, right now, low carb, low sugar diet. I live for ice cream. I love it,
same.
love it, want it every night, could have it every night. Mm-hmm. Could have it every day. So you can make keto-friendly light ice cream out of almond milk.
So it's almond milk and what else
I could put almond milk.
How does the Ninja Creamy work?
It's you put it, so you have these 2 cups or 3 cups. You can get as many as you want. You put whatever you want in it. You could make protein ice cream. You could make keto ice cream. You could make full fat ice cream. You could make vegan, dairy-free ice cream. You could use whatever base that you wanted.
Nice.
And you can freeze it and turn it into soft serve.
Oh, so you have to freeze it.
Yeah, you freeze it for 24 hours. I've done 8. There's all these theories on TikTok.
I thought the whole point of the Ninja Creamy is it was instant.
No, what? You freeze it. No, you freeze it.
So it's a blender.
That's what Joe says, but I've never. So if you wanted to make ice cream the way it makes ice cream with a normal blender, you would have to freeze the base in ice cubes. Then you would put the ice cubes in a blender with milk, and then you would blend it up. But this puts it in the container, it blends it up, it's automatic, and it makes ice cream in this container.
So a blender.
It's not a blender, it's an ice cream maker. I don't care what anyone says.
So a blender
I'm
with special
it.
cups.
Last night I had sugar-free toffee butterscotch ice cream with almond flour cookies, sugar-free keto cookies with Fairlife milk. And it has 13 grams of protein And I was just
Can we stop talking about food, please? I'm 3 days into a fast and I'm physically
I'm 2
ill.
days. I'm 2 days out of a fast and I was so
First thing on both of your lists.
so hungry, so hungry. Everyone, Ninja Creamy's worth it. Highly recommend. Love it so much.
All right, I'm gonna buy it tonight.
You
Okay,
have to get the specific one though.
you know this one about me now because I've been like really annoying about it, but like organizing.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm over
obsessed. I'm obsessed.
Fully over it.
I'm obsessed with organizing right now. Like it's for me, organizing is about categories. I read once recently that how your space looks around you is how your brain is, like how you operate with all the things
Fully
that are
called
around
out.
you.
I'm called out.
Is what is exactly is happening in your brain. And then all of a sudden I realized, I was like, oh my God, if I have clutter around me, if I have disorganization around me, if my papers are messed up, if my binders are messed up, everything in my mind is messed up.
I actually agree with you. It's like, I don't know though. Like, give me a tip on like how you do it every day.
I'll give you the tip right now. It's consistent. It's like
weight loss.
It's literally a life. The reason one thing becomes contagious, like when you're organizing, is because all of a sudden you feel what it feels like to be organized.
Yeah.
And then you don't want anything to be disorganized. It's like, it's also so therapeutic getting rid of clutter and shit you don't use.
It's also so fun when you're like packing for a wedding and you know where everything is.
Yes.
Like I have to the way I put things back is so weird and not consistent.
Yeah, it's messed
But I
up.
agree with you. It makes your brain crazy. It makes you crazy. It makes me see red.
Well, it also makes me actually, I realize, waste money. Because when I'm disorganized, I literally don't know where my things are. So
Do you ever find that you ordered something twice?
you know, I buy it again, and I'm just like lazy, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy it again, like I'm gonna buy it again, but I don't need to buy it
That's a
again.
good point.
I have it.
It's a good point.
I find that organization has also helped me with my weight loss. Since pregnancy, I'm down 55 pounds, including the baby weight loss. But thank you. But I attribute part of that to being on this organizing journey, and like I feel I know exactly what to do to organize now. But if you're looking for a tip, it's constant. You can't wait on organization. You can't wait on putting something where it needs to go. You have to put it where it needs to go in the moment. And you need to have categories for everything. Because what I learned is when you're organizing, if you don't have a place for something, that's when something becomes disorganized.
I feel called out. Okay.
Okay. What's your
I feel
next
like
one?
it's your obsession, but I'm called out on it.
What's your next one?
For date night, like finding new restaurants to go to with Joe.
I love that.
It is my favorite thing in the world.
And like new experiences.
I love it because like if I could do this every day, I would travel to a different city, live in it for 3 days, and like see how it was. Like I love that.
You mean like travel?
No, but like, yeah, but like, you know what I mean? It's for food fully. It's just for food. But one of our new favorite restaurants right now in Boston is Kava with a K, Kava. It's the best Mediterranean Greek food I've ever had. Like planning out, because I don't get to see Joe on the weekends all the time, and he just had like a 2-week vacation, and planning out where we can get into restaurants. I'm also addicted to like getting into restaurants people can't get into. I think it's fun.
How are you doing that?
Like you like wake up at 10, set an alarm, make sure that you can like get.
I hate when the restaurants are like, we only book 30 days
It's fun.
out.
No, it's fun because then you're like cool. Like one time I got into Contessa and Lauren was like, how'd you get into Contessa? I'm like, I'm cool as shit. That's why.
I
It has nothing to do with being cool.
I do think it's a flex to get into restaurants people can't get into.
I haven't done anything special. I just waited.
I don't know. You're absolutely not special. Okay, my next one, Spanx bathing suits.
Yeah, what is up with you?
Okay, so listen, hear me out. They're expensive as hell. Like I was shook for a second when I was looking at the bathing suit. They snatch your waist. Like literally in that bathing suit, I feel good, and I'm still 40 pounds away from my goal weight. But like I have all this loose skin from having 2 babies in 1 year.
Yeah.
And like my belly button looks like a starfish. Like I'm working on it, but like it's not good. And like in a bathing suit, you can feel so insecure after having a baby. Like I'm right off the season of having the baby. I've only had 5 months to lose the weight. It makes me feel confident. So it's like $165 for the bathing suit, which I know is insane, but the quality of the suit, it's the only suit I've worn all summer.
No, I'm with you about expensive bathing suits. I actually really love Ann Cole bathing suits. I don't know.
Those aren't that expensive though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Like, I'm
Some of
cheap.
those are like $30.
But I will say, I got bathing suits from Shein, and they're shit. Like, I had them last.
I just found out that Shein is like anti-Semitic and like I think like does bad child labor
That's
things.
awful. I won't buy anything again.
And like covers their clothes, I think, in like formaldehyde. Like I'm good.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
out.
Yeah, no.
I'm out on Shein.
Also,
Okay.
160 isn't bad. Like we wore what?
You think?
2 pieces or
Each piece is 90.
That's Lauren, in case anyone's.
Hi, Lauren.
We gave her a mic
Hi.
because she's just talking in the background.
But they're $90 each for the top.
I think 160 isn't that bad if you're getting a really high quality suit that's also snatching you.
Yeah.
Like I my waist, I feel confident. That's what, if you feel confident in a bathing suit, I'd pay any price. Like make
Sarah
me feel
Blakely's
good.
going off.
What is it?
Sarah Blakely.
Sarah Blakely. I love you so much. Please call me. Okay. What's your next one?
Lily and Sadie.
I didn't put them on my list. That's
They're on
like,
my
I feel-
list.
Lily and Sadie are, what is it?
I've never been an auntie before. It's so fun that they're your kids and not mine. I think that's what it is. Because when they're,
I think you watch me at the Cape and you like get to see what life is like as like a mom of two and like under like 1.5, and you're just like, what is happening?
I think being a mom is unlike anything I've ever seen before. It's like a want I've always had, but like never saw it in front of my own eyes, like with someone that's so close to me.
Right.
Which is weird. And I think everyone in my generation at this point is like, I want to be a mom. I want to be a mom. I'm like, I think you have no idea what it's like. Truthfully,
Well,
I think
now
you have
because
no
you're
idea.
watching.
Because I'm watching. I'm like, you don't get to go to bed.
Well, Carly watches me and she's like, go sleep. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to go sleep.
One time I shut off Rachel's monitor and
Oh,
she
we got
almost
into the
killed
biggest
me.
fight. I like to be the one that wakes Lily up and that sees Lily. And in the morning, like the first person she sees, and Carly snuck into the Cape room, turned off my monitor, and I slept through her wake up, and we got into a big fight about it.
No, but just being an auntie and like watching people that are related to you grow up, it's like so crazy. And it's so fun. Like Sadie's obviously younger right now. I'm addicted to her, but like Lily, like the way she bosses me around, I'm like, bitch, what you doing?
Yeah, no, it's wild.
Like, what are you doing?
She is so funny. Like she started saying, come on. And she goes, like, I know you heard it. Well, no, did you hear
No,
it
I think
this
I
weekend?
did.
She goes, come on, Dado. Come on, Dado. And we're like,
Who's Dado?
Why Dado? And then when Lily says my name, it's like she's an Italian who's frustrated, or like an Italian who's like happy, and she's like, mama, 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 mama. I'm like, mama. I could literally just melt into
I'm
a
like,
puddle.
Lily, want to go play in the swings? No.
She does this thing now too, where like I'm like, I try to give her options of things that she might want. So she made the choice of what she's looking for. And I'm like, do you want a banana like this? Do you want a banana like that? And she says no like this. She's like, no.
I love her bitchy though.
No.
I'm so into it.
And I'm like, how do you know what you want and don't want? Like, that's wild. You're literally an infant.
I find myself going to the Cape just to hang out with them.
Yeah,
like, I'm not even, like, I don't want to even hang out with
that
you.
That makes sense. All right, you know this one. This is like a negative obsession for me right now. I'm obsessed with microplastics and vegetable oils right now.
What?
Yeah, I
She's
know.
not obsessed with them. She's obsessed with making sure she's not
I don't
eating
have them.
Yeah.
I recently did some research on. This is like a controversial topic, like on mothers who, like, some moms do glass bottles, some moms do plastic bottles.
Glass is crazy.
Some moms do, because
I understand
there's
it.
concern about microplastics.
No, I totally understand it. It's just like,
Do you know what PFAS are?
I think so.
I'm starting to learn more about it, but basically it's like plastics that never leave your body. And it's like, because of the way people are packaging things to be cheap or to be quick or to be like
Scary.
There's these little things that are coming off of plastics that you're inhaling or that are entering your body that have absolutely no way of leaving your cells. So like when you talk about like cancers and like all these like autoimmune diseases that people are getting, like there is connection to PFAS.
You need to change your cookware immediately.
Yeah, no, I would like to. I have all clad. I'm going to change them, but I think I want stainless steel anyways, because Baked by Melissa always use stainless steel.
No, I love stainless steel. It's just like a little bit harder to cook. Like you can get like ceramic nonstick that doesn't go into
Show
your
me what to
cells.
get.
I will show you.
I want it,
but
but
cookware is very high up there as well.
I think that like when the problem is once you start to have this obsession, you start to realize how dangerous it is. Like the other thing too is like vegetable oils and canola oils. So like I really must call out Whole Foods in a negative way, because you think Whole Foods is better because they have this like brand reputation of being healthier or like organic. A, they're not all organic. B, that the products they use inside of the things they're making are usually vegetable oils, canola oils, sunflower oils. The problem I have with these things is that they are inflammatory oils, and inflammation causes cancers and autoimmunes and all the different things. I'm no doctor, so don't quote me.
They're addictive.
They're addictive.
Yeah, it's like sugar.
They're really bad for you. And so the thing I'm obsessed with right now is, of course, making the healthiest things I can possibly for my children. I'm an avocado oil freak. I love avocado oil. I think it's an excellent, like, carrier
and
for
olive.
Fat.
And great fat.
And butter, honestly.
I love butter.
The thing is too, is like one of my obsessions that I put on there is just like health journey right now. Like I'm just like, and I'm not perfect. Like obviously I'm still having sugar-free Jell-O pudding in my.
I don't think a health journey means that you aren't eating ice cream.
No, 100%. But I'm just saying, like, I think a health journey isn't just about losing weight. I think it's about what you're genuinely putting in your body.
Well, paying attention. So the thing that was super scary for me, and like all moms maybe should, you make your decision based on like what you feel is right for your kids. I know some people like just don't want to focus on these things because
it's expensive.
And it is
because
expensive.
Those oils are in Trader Joe's
Are
foods,
cheaper.
Are cheaper.
But the problem I have with it is once I started to, I only bought organic snacks for my kids, right? Or excuse me, for Lily. And because she's the only one that can eat right now. But basically, once I started to take notice of all the ingredients that were in the children's foods, all the organic foods, their number one ingredient is sunflower oil, canola oil, vegetable oils, or something like of that base. In the children's aisle of Whole Foods, there is two snacks, Bobo's pastry strudels,
Lesser evil.
and Lesser Evil that don't use those oils. There's only two out of every single snack. And the part that I think is like frustrating, and the reason I'm obsessed with it is like Lily's obsessed with Elmo. She's obsessed with Big Bird. They put Elmo and Big Bird on all of these kids' treats that say organic. So the moms are being tricked to think, or the dads, to think that this is a great choice for my children. But when you start to break down the ingredients, those are the number one ingredients.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy to think that like that is what's causing all of these health issues too.
Well, I can't say that for sure, but I can just say personally it's something I'm obsessed with right now.
No, but TikTok kind of has messed me up in that way where like I believe everything people say on there.
Yeah, TikTok is a little dangerous in that
it's
way.
really dangerous, but like it makes sense. Speaking about what you're putting in your body, something that I'm super obsessed with right now is fasting.
Okay, I'm obsessed with fasting, but this is a potential trigger warning. This topic of conversation, and obviously these are things that like we've consulted with doctors about before we're doing. So I just want to say before we go into the topic of fasting, let's just say if you're listening to this or if you have any sort of triggers around this topic, please do not do what we're doing. Please consult with a doctor before doing anything that we're talking about.
Definitely. And I have had multiple conversations with my doctor about that.
Yeah, absolutely, because it can affect your hormones,
Yep.
fasting. And also what I've learned about fasting is that you have to come off a fast appropriately. And when you're fasting, you have to do certain things. So it's not just like stop eating. That's not what fasting is.
Definitely not. And I think it's funny when you hear the word fasting, I think there's so many different like negative connotations around it, because I'll be like, I'm fasting today. And some of my friends will be like, why? I could never do that. Like, it's like, I literally love it so much.
For me, it's kind of it's like a meditation. And like when you listen to like really deep gurus who go to like really intense meditations, like retreats in like India or something, they're like in the mountains just meditating. One of the things they do is they actually fast and like try to see how long they can go without food. It's actually a very interesting meditative practice though, because once you start to observe what your body feels like empty or without food, and then you start to reintroduce it, you have a different mindset about food.
100%.
And like for me, I definitely think I had like, because of the double pregnancies, I thought like I had a free pass for so long on like eating whatever I want. And like, that's a weird mindset. But now that I'm out of the pregnancies, maybe it should have been opposite.
I mean, your hormones are different, but
yeah, I needed glazed donuts often. But now like that I'm fasting and stuff, I still want those things, but it helps me to live, I think, a little bit more balanced. And it's funny, when you don't eat as much, I realize how little I need the food.
yeah. Well, for me, I definitely think I had somewhat of a binge eating disorder, like an emotional eating disorder previously.
Good for you that you can say that out loud and admit it.
Definitely I can. Because for me, food was like, made me feel better. Like it was, if I was stressed out, if I was irritated, I was just like, let's go get food. It makes me happy. I love food. It's just like a fun thing. Mm-hmm. And fasting for me, like you said before, like makes me realize how little, it's not that I don't need food, but I need to stop thinking about it so much.
Well, I think food is medicine.
Yeah, like but it's all I would crave is like bad foods that like made me happy. And like, it just was not a healthy way to live.
I have to say though, and maybe it's not a good thing to say bad foods
I know
are
we said
good
that.
foods.
We said that.
But I think it's just like, I know myself now to know that I will never not want the ice cream. I will never not want the party favors cake. I will never not want the treats. I love the treats. And I really enjoy now more having the treats. It's not that I'm not eating those things. It's just that I'm reflecting from the plane a little bit more on how I'm eating and the method in which I'm eating.
But I wasn't focusing on eating the right foods for my body, for me. Like
That's a really valid point to say on this podcast though, because you actually went on a hormonal cleanse diet.
I loved it.
Personal reasons.
It was 21 days and I cut out, it was no dairy, no sugar. And I decided to do that on my own, but it was no dairy, no sugar, no carbs. You could eat beans though. Beans are actually super healthy for you.
I made beans for Lily last night.
Lentils.
She threw them on the floor.
How'd that, I was
It
going to
didn't
say how'd
go
that
well.
go?
It did not go well.
But I realized one of those things that you learn in the hormonal reset diet is that like when you start adding those foods back in, they tell you to add those foods back in. They're like, notice how you feel.
Right. Watch, meditate on it.
Yeah, because when you fast and then you add foods back in, you can see yourself if you are slow, like
Observe
if you feel
yourself.
tired.
It's
If you
observing how
feel-
foods make you feel.
Yeah, and for me, dairy actually was
Sluggish.
made me feel crappy. It just
I don't
wasn't
eat that much dairy.
It made me feel really inflamed, and I did use it as a tool also to lose weight, and it worked really well. And for me, it's so funny. It's like, why do those foods make me lose so much weight? It's whole foods, broccoli, like all the vegetables, chicken,
I think
lean
being
protein.
a vegetable whore is really important.
I was not eating enough vegetables, and honestly, I didn't realize this, but red meats was not something that I
haven't
felt.
had red meat
I
in
don't feel
3
good
years.
on red meat. It's like they pump hormones into it. I didn't feel good on it.
I hate red meat. And I listen, like this is again all very personal. I'm a vegetarian outside of having chicken.
She's not a vegetarian.
Outside of having chicken. Okay.
Lies. You eat chicken.
I was a vegetarian, and then I had for a very long time. I was vegan for a while too.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. For many years.
No, you ate eggs.
Vegetarians eat eggs.
Vegans don't eat eggs.
I was vegan for a bit.
You didn't eat eggs?
I did vegan keto for a long time. I read a whole book about it. The part that was difficult for me is, ironically, I actually went as a vegetarian because I was not knowing how to eat as a vegetarian, gained a lot of weight.
Well, because you can eat like Cheetos.
Because it was like, yeah, like I was focused on the wrong thing. So for me, it was actually a health move to bring back chicken.
Yeah.
And when I brought chicken back, I actually was able to like maintain a better weight because I had more protein in my diet, and like I was able to have more balanced meals because the protein was coming from like legumes and I was having a lot of pasta and white rice, and like my body wasn't agreeing with being a vegetarian.
Well, I think everyone's body's super different. Like Dad has always told me sugar and carbs just like for some reason have always made me blow up or like didn't agree with my
a lot of
body.
people.
And when I say I'm on a low carb diet, I feel judged sometimes by people because they're like, you can eat carbs and you can be on a calorie deficit and still lose weight.
I eat carbs.
Let me tell you something. I have tried the calorie deficits. I have tried all of those things where you eat 900 grams of protein. Doesn't work for me.
Also, I think it's a little bit scary for me personally to be so hyped on like counting every calorie going in and out of my body. It's not my vibe.
Hate it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
So going back to fasting helps me feel really good on it. It makes me change the way I think about food. What are you laughing at?
I don't know. Lauren's laughing.
I'm just like having a visual of my Saturday night where I had McDonald's, like two cheeseburgers.
I had McDonald's.
Okay, I want to be super clear.
I had McDonald's Saturday night.
I
I'm
want to
not
be
lying.
super
I was
clear.
really
What'd you
drunk.
get? What'd you get?
Thank you for asking. We actually, it was one of our biggest regrets from the entire wedding. Shout out to Brittany Heiler at this point. But we got 2 cheeseburgers,
That's what I got.
chicken tenders or chicken nuggets, extra sweet and sour sauce.
Isn't it funny that at McDonald's you can't say tenders? It has to be nuggets.
McNuggets.
I want to be super clear. I'm really glad you brought that up because like for me right now, my life is all about balance and categories, right? I have my nights where I'm having McDonald's and I'm having
We had Wolfie's muffins.
Yes,
Like you
super
said,
size fries.
Over 4th of July, you're like, me and Carly were bad. I was like, I was so bad too, but we're back on.
We're back on.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you recover?
Yeah.
But it's like also just not looking at it as like bad or good or whatever. It's just like, I find that food does bring me joy. Like, and I want the joy from the muffin at Wolfie's and the Cape. Like, I want the corn muffin. I want the funfetti muffin. I want to try both. I want them grilled with butter, and I want to lick it and suck it. And I literally want to drool from it.
Jesus.
And I love it so much. I love
You want to lick it and suck it, huh?
Yes,
Passion.
but I have to have another aspect to myself that has control.
Yeah.
And I've learned that if it's all enjoyment, I have to have some real.
Well, I used to think of this, and I don't know if anybody else can relate to this. We would go on vacation, and I'd be like, I'm on vacation, I'm eating whatever, whenever I want. And I would feel so guilty. Like when I would come home, I'd be like, why are you doing that? And then we would look at each other and be like, these are the moments we should be able to be carefree.
Right. July 4th and like the fun things and
Or when I go to the
popsicles.
Cape
Yes.
on, it doesn't have to be a holiday. Like it can be whenever the hell I want to.
Yeah.
But for me, I really am trying to live by the 80-20 rule at this point in my lifetime. I don't need to be doing that all week long.
Yeah, I'm going to transition us to the next topic on your 80-20 rule.
Are you obsessed with that?
One of the things I'm obsessed with right now is something that's probably cooked in canola oil or baked in canola oil and probably doesn't have the best ingredients. In the Whole Foods pre-made section,
Tell us.
in the plastic containers, when I'm on like a low carb moment, they have these breaded, baked, but not fried chicken fingers. They're like little chicken bites
I've seen them.
with honey mustard.
Yes, I was just.
Oh, I
about to
saw
say
you
that.
bring those to the beach.
May I say something to you about those?
What do they excite you?
On my way home, pass Whole Foods. And when I am driving home, sometimes I like get this wave and I run into Whole Foods. I buy some flowers. I get the chicken nuggets. I sit in my car in silence in the heat and I shove those chicken nuggets down my throat faster than you've ever seen in your life, to the point where sometimes I think I'm choking.
Do you get the cup? The cup one? You know how they come? They come.
I've
in a cup.
never seen the cup.
I know what you're talking
I think
about,
that's
the
a city
popcorn
thing.
chicken.
Yeah.
I think the city locations do the cups because they have less shelf
Yes,
space.
yeah.
The one I get is the box.
I'm gonna have to get those on the way home.
Luxury.
Are they low carb actually?
They're not like low carb, but they're like all chicken. And,
Yeah.
you know, like it's just something I need sometimes to like get me through the day.
God for chicken nuggets.
Love
honestly.
chicken nuggets.
Understand. Now that we're on the food moment, I would have to say kava pita chips. Like
Those slap.
those are so good. Like everyone
had them in a while.
in their lifetime. One time Joe was like yelling at me that I got them, and then he ate one, and now I look at him every single time and he's like, get the kava pita chips. And I'm like, you asshole.
He does that?
He always does that. He says, no. I get it. He eats it. We get it now 100 times over.
Think about all the sponsorships we're going to get from this pod. We
are kava pita chips.
Name dropping.
plugged
All right,
in.
here's a real one. Revolve.
Revolve is, you're just new to the party. Welcome.
Yeah.
Because like
Okay.
I've been there.
Well, alongside Rachel, I did
No,
lose
Lauren
about
knows I've
40
been there.
pounds, 45, maybe 50, depending on what time frame you're looking at. But I didn't ever think Revolve would fit me because I think they go to like size 16 maybe.
I think Remy Bader changed the way Revolve functioned.
Go Remy.
No. I think Remy Bader deserves that credit because
She
she
did.
genuinely, I think, called them out and then came out with a collection, and now they have very inclusive
But
sizing.
I don't like, it's not Revolve that I'm looking for. It's like all the Australian brands that are on Revolve and
Yeah,
like
it's amazing.
all these brands that are annoying to shop from and like return from that are all on Revolve. Like also the 60-day return policy, mad respect.
I think it's something to take note of, though, like in why Revolve is also great. Not only do they have great items, they have a whole great gift section, but also their shipping is so quick.
It's so fast.
2-day air free. Your credit card's attached. It's sort of like an Amazon vibe. They have a great return policy.
Happy returns also. Like
That's
high.
really, really, really good to take note of as a business owner.
Great
though.
business model.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two, great brands, great quality. And I just love everything on there. And I'm so grateful. And honestly, I'm just obsessed with like dressing this new body that I have, but I'm going to be even more obsessed when I lose more weight. But it's wonderful.
I'm happy for you because there's no better feeling than feeling like clothes fit you differently.
Yeah, I do have like a whole white dress section for my wedding
That's
that I'm
fine.
never going to wear.
You don't know that you'll never wear it though, because I think as you start to lose weight, white becomes more appealing.
Does it?
Like I really love to wear white now that I'm a little bit down. I would never have worn this shirt.
I'm going to stick to my black for another 20 pounds.
Okay, perfect.
And I'll see you white.
I'll see you 40
white in
pounds down.
4 weeks.
All right, my next one is actually on the same path as yours, but it's Missouri.
I understand.
For similar reasoning, I'm wearing like 2 Missouri necklaces right now. First of all, their shipping is phenomenal. Their packaging is phenomenal.
Agreed.
Their price point for their quality of their jewelry is phenomenal. It's one of my go-to gifting items. I think it's like a really, like if you want to spend like $100, you can get like a really nice gift for somebody. And I think the presentation is beautiful. Like I really like Missouri.
They're good quality. I really like jewelry
Me too.
right now. Like I'm always like looking to see what people have.
Yeah, because it fits you different. It feels
Is that
fun.
true?
I mean, my rings don't fit me when I'm a little bit heavier.
When
so
you're pregnant, you mean?
Have you guys gone to the store?
I've been to the store, yeah, in
Seaport
Seaport.
Yeah, I've been to
It's
the
awesome.
Seaport store. It makes me feel like it's too fancy. in
It's
there.
like you have to-
I feel like they're following.
It's like
me.
you're ordering and then you wait. For
I don't
them
like
to
it.
like prepare.
Oh, I've never actually bought there.
Oh yeah, so you
They
get
also
it.
don't
and then
always
you
have
wait.
everything in
Yeah.
stock, which I think is annoying.
The website's phenomenal. I think their shopper experience is great. If you're looking for like some really nice, like dainty gold or silver jewelry, I would say I highly recommend Missouri.
Love Missouri. I'm gonna combine these two, but like skincare consistency, like really.
Carly, our lists are in line with each other on topics.
And healthy hair,
those are my next things.
Those are my two things. So
Literally, that's what I'm about to say.
I told you we were gonna have the same thing. Just like really, I was not even just for my wedding, but like I really cared about taking care of my skin this year. And just like trying new things that work for me. And I finally, I'm so sick of switching all the products I use. Like I feel like something gets trendy on TikTok. I'm sticking to like this one routine, these same products. I'm really seeing results. I'm really happy with my skincare.
That my next one was Paula's Choice liquid exfoliant.
You love it.
No.
I know, it changed your skin.
I saw TikTok once and this girl was like, hear me out. If you are looking to like transform your skin, these 2 products will change your life. And I was like, you know what, bitch, you want to say that? I'm Instacarting it. I got the products. I started using it. And so the misconception with this product, it's kind of like Color Wow, like the silicone spray, like you have to use a lot of it. You can actually use this exfoliant daily. It has actually transformed the texture of my skin in a way I can't express.
I never realized how exfoliating was so important.
It's
truthfully.
so important.
I feel that way about the Dr. Dennis Gross pads.
They're
I use
phenomenal.
one, maybe once a week. And I know when my skin
I
needs
wonder
it.
if we could sell Paula's Choice.
I don't know.
We should try.
Paula's Choice.
My next one was Simple Modern Cups.
Come on.
We all have them now.
Yeah, we all have them. But what I like about them, so I can fully admit that I'm probably not the absolute best at being good towards the environment. I try consciously, like I try really hard to, with Sleepy Tie, by packaging that's not something you throw out, that's not bad for the environment. I try to be cautious in some ways, but like I bought the coffee machine and I was like, oh, I'll be like Starbucks for Mike because I make him his coffee in the morning. I'll be cute. I'll get him these plastic cups, like the cute tops that match Starbucks.
Love
and
those.
I'm always like, order up for Mike. Like I'm adorable, right? And then I realized I was like, oh my God, I'm throwing out so many plastic cups. Like I'm such an asshole. No. So I went and I was like, what other cups does Simple Modern have? And I think one of the keys for me to weight loss, health journey, and like drinking more water is being literally attached to your water bottle. And so for me, I need a water bottle that fits in my cup holder, has a handle, and is super specific.
Same.
So Simple Modern has that with 40 ounces. I drink 2 a day. It's super processed out for me. I know exactly how much water I need to drink to be healthy. And if I don't have those 2 water bottles and I have a headache, I can easily attribute to why. But back to the coffee, I was like, I don't want to do that. So I got they have this 24-ounce coffee cup. It keeps my coffee cold all day long. And I think the cups are phenomenal. They have kids cups. It's a really good price.
I think they're a great price point too. And they don't, I mean, honestly, I don't care what anybody says. Stanley sucks because all they do is spill.
I hate Stanleys. I hate them.
I have spilled it over my laptop too many times. Simple Modern for me. I can rebuy it. I can get a new one and not feel like it's $900. And I have like every color, every
what's
every
up with
size.
them being so expensive? Also, they look like
because they're hard to come by.
They're so big.
They're actually not good. They're just not good.
They suck and everyone's ridiculous. Like that was a TikTok trend gone wrong for me.
I agree.
Goodbye.
It's not good. What's your next one?
Good sunscreen.
Amen. That's a really good one.
Good sunscreen.
My dermatologist, okay, so 2. My dermatologist told me about this brand called All Good. Really cheap.
Is that the new one you just got?
No, I'm going to say that one next because that's more, this one's cheaper. All Good, really good sunscreen. It's the mineral you're looking for, not the chemical.
Yeah, but also face sunscreen, SkinCeuticals have never done me wrong. Their face.
I don't use them.
Oh my God. It's like watery, like not in a bad way, where like when you put it on your face, it doesn't like feel thick and goopy.
It's like a downfall of mine that like I don't
It's too
use
much.
the products.
Well, I will use Rachel sunscreen and I understand it's full zinc oxide, which they say is the best for you, but it doesn't come off my skin.
Okay, so I said that to my friend Margaret, and she
Sent
is
you
a
one.
skin
Yeah.
psycho. And we have a group chat like with all my mom friends, and we're like, "What do you put on your kids?" And we were all frustrated because the zinc oxide mineral sunscreen, your kid is literally neon white. Like you just like you can't avoid it, but it's like bad. The other stuff's bad for them. So Margaret found this one called Thrive on Amazon. It's like an all mineral sunscreen, SPF 50, and you're not white, and it's all zinc oxide. It's great.
I don't know. I feel like they all promise it.
I used it all weekend. I bought 5
Yeah,
bottles.
but like I'll shower afterwards, but just good sunscreen in general. Like I'm
Agreed.
really into it, especially like if Joe is outside, like I really care about like his ears. Like I know boys, like their ears don't get sunscreen.
I always sunscreen Mike's
always
ears.
on his ears. Like I just really care about that.
I agree. Okay, for me, my next one is like kind of a twofer. It's like Coastal Grandma meets Sophia Richie. I feel like my style has like changed a lot as I've kind of aged and like almost become a mom, because I feel like some things that I once wore, like I don't know. I want to be a cool mom, but I also want to be like a classy mom. And like, I think that's like, I don't know. I just like that energy of like everything being proper.
I'm just upset. I literally obsessed with dressing my new body or my soon to be new body too. Like
Yes,
it's
but
fun.
like, do you know what coastal grandma is?
Yeah. It's like Cape Coddy, right?
It's like when we just redid, we have a pool house and it's like a small little shack and it was like so shitty. And I was like, I'm redoing this. I did it like, I had the mindset of like Diane Keaton, like in Something's Gotta Give, like her Montauk house. Like it just like, coastal grandma to me is like white turtlenecks and like linens. And it's just,
I suck with linen.
it's definitely an acquired taste, I can say for sure.
Dish has really good linen outfits.
I love Dish.
I know nothing fits me, but
it will. But yeah, like
I'm with
coastal
you.
grandma and like almost like beiges and whites for me, like are recently like something I really like.
blue and white.
I like blue and white, like
Yeah.
seersucker. Yeah, I guess a little Cape
Are
Coddy.
you preppy?
I gotta say, when I first started working here 3 years ago, you were very edgy, like
Punky,
black, punk
punky.
rock.
Yeah.
That will never change.
I
Well,
still
you
like
have
punk.
that.
At Prada.
Yes.
I
Yes.
still love my punk side. And
I
like
think it's evolved.
it has
Beautiful.
evolved. I like today, like I'm in like this white and kind of like knit macrame shirt that like I haven't worn in years. And like I'm wearing like white and beige shoes with like my anklets. And like I just like, but I have my black leggings on.
Don't say anklets.
I love my anklets. All right, what's your next one?
Sitting in the sun.
Carly, it's very healthy.
Like I'll take my dogs out in the morning because I always let them out, and I'll just like sit in the sun for like 5 minutes. I think Leland taught me that, but I really like it.
Camille actually taught me that about sun gazing.
It feels good.
I think we talked about this at tugboats one
And no
night.
sunscreen because I saw a TikTok that was like the sunscreen's blocking. So I'll do
Sometimes you need sunscreen. Sometimes
I'll do
you don't.
like I'll do like a 5 minute without it. Just
Well, I
like
think it's the vitamin D.
I like it.
Yeah. There's also sun gazing, which for the 30 minutes after the sun rises and the 30 minutes before the sun sets. Don't do this without talking to a doctor, but there's a meditation you can do where you like look into the sun. And they say that like looking straight into the sun can actually heal your body in a lot of ways.
nice.
And it's a contradiction and misconception that looking into the sun can hurt your eyes. I think it's the time of day it can hurt your eyes. Like 12 o'clock, don't look at the sun for sure. It's like full power.
I just something about the warmth on your body when like
It's healing.
you're not like dressed for the day and it just feels really nice. Like it's a moment.
It's healing. I like that one. That's a good one.
Thanks.
My next one is bulletproof coffee. That goes along with fasting. I was listening, I think it was Dave Asprey, who's into biohacking on Instagram. You can follow him, but he talked about how like when you're fasting, you should have bulletproof coffee to protect your hormones. And basically it's like MCT oil. I recently didn't realize I was putting MCT oil into my iced coffee and it was getting all the fats were becoming solid, excuse me.
Solidifying.
Soliding, Jesus. Anyways, it was disgusting and so I stopped doing it. And then I was like, what if I blended it? So I blended the MCT oil into the coffee. And I have to say, it's like actually connected my brain a little bit more.
And people I told you should try the grass-fed butter in it too.
I've seen that, the clarified butter.
I like stuff like that too. Like little moments in the morning.
What's your next one?
Ultima electrolyte powder.
Wow, it's weird how our lists are literally like
Ultima.
going at the same cadence.
Because I've done like a low carb, I am not doing keto, but like a low carb diet my whole life. And for some reason, when I don't eat bananas, I get really bad Charlie horses. Like if I don't have enough potassium. Or salt. And the Ultima, it's no sugar, no carbs. You put it in your water.
It's phenomenal, actually.
You put it in your water. They have all different flavors. And I have to say, like, I'm a better water drinker now. I try to do the 240 ounces like you, try to get to 80 ounces.
I think it's enough for me.
It makes me drink the water, but you put 1 scoop in your water and it's life-changing. And I like the grape flavor. I don't know which one you like. We don't like the same ones.
No, I like grape and passion fruit. I think on that topic though, one thing I'm obsessed with my Simple Modern cup is like, supercharged water, like in the morning when I make with things that have no taste also. So like when I make my first water of the day, it always has, I think like 400 milligrams of magnesium, sea moss. It has Ultima, and then I sometimes will do a sprinkle of Himalayan sea salt.
Yeah.
And you don't taste half those things, but like it really supercharges my water.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried Limit? LMNT? It's like the same thing, but it has the salt, it has magnesium, potassium, like
Magnesium citrate.
Send it to us.
everything in it.
I wanna see.
had it before and after I ran,
You ran?
at 10K, and
That's
that's
smart.
legitimately the only reason why I could run in the heat. I don't think about that.
Well, because it multiplies your hydration.
Yeah.
So it helps you get further and do more. All right. My next one, it's funny. That's a combo. Leggings with stirrups.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're so weird.
So I'm obsessed with leggings with stirrups.
that go to your feet.
To the
What are stirrups?
so stirrups like are the bottom of your foot. It holds to the bottom of
like
your
the
foot.
Pilates ones.
Pilates leggings. Yeah. So like I actually find myself only reaching for them because I'm that obsessed. And here's the other half
Nice
of
with
that.
your sneakers.
It's with Aritzia socks. So it's like it is the most
Oh my
incredible
God.
combo because I hate when I wear high socks and the leggings compete. Like I can't.
hurts your ankles
It-
almost.
It just hurts my brain.
Yeah.
Like maybe I'm becoming like type A. I don't know. Maybe I already am. But like I will say that combo slaps. The two that are my favorite are Carbon 38 stirrup leggings and Athleta stirrup leggings are phenomenal. I'm going to get the aloe ones. But when you mix them with the Aritzia socks and like a said sneaker, whatever sneaker you want it to be, it's a very clean feeling because like your leggings don't move, your socks don't move, and then the sneakers feel tight. It makes me want to like move.
You might have just put me on to something.
I put you on.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
What's yours?
Airy.
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 I love Airy.
I literally, there's
Harry.
Harry. There's a
Hattie.
there's a Legacy Place Airy that I'm obsessed with.
That Legacy Place area is phenomenal.
I love it there. I mean, an obsession could be Legacy Place. I just love that Sephora, and I love the Airy. But for me, like I'm all about like matching sets right now, and like good leggings and good t-shirts and big sweatshirts and just like comfortableness, like on my weekends. But I also want to like still look cute.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to look crappy.
I think it's like caring about your pajama vibe.
Yeah, matching. Like I love 1987. They're matching. I tried to
Love
get
1987.
I tried to get their green set, and I was late to the
So
party.
did I. The Boston one.
She's so good with her drops.
I was
I
late to the
know,
party.
I can never
Shout out
get
to you,
them.
Jen. We
But
love you.
I just like love good sweatshirts, like good crew neck, balloon sleeve, really nice sweatshirts. I feel like Aerie, that's all they have.
My only complaint about Aerie and like generally sweatshirts for me right now as a mom is like I love to like look cute and like have my little get up, but then for some reason sweatshirts are so absorbent that like I'm so messy when I get the puke or like something's
True.
on me. I find that they get ruined so quickly.
True.
So it's tough, and it's like everything I like that's black sometimes with spit up and milk.
Doesn't
Black
look
actually
good.
shows more.
Doesn't
So
look
that's
good.
that's another reason I've
Sounds like a
gravitated.
mom
It's
issue.
a mom issue for sure. I have one more.
I have one more after you.
Okay, you want me to go first?
Yeah.
The Notes app in my phone.
Good one.
I know that that's wild, but Lauren and I recently realized last week that you can actually like apply a checklist format to the Notes app in your phone, and you can like check it off. But I'm also obsessed with shared notes. I've actually applied this with Mike, my nannies, and like anyone that I need to have like constant communication with, like having this one platform to have the shared note. It's super helpful for communication, and both people can do it. Like we went to the beach with 5 of our friends this last weekend for July 4th, and all of the moms were like, "What are you bringing? What are you bringing? What are you bringing?" So I took it upon myself to make a master beach packing list, and I wrote notes on it like, Natalie, do you want a sandwich? Or like, Andrea, do you have a chair? And I shared it with all the moms so they were able to know what I was bringing, what they were bringing. It was super, super convenient.
Love it.
Love the Notes app.
She's
Love
an
it.
organized queen.
She's an organized girly.
The last one that I wanted to say is I'm not like the best. I've been on this workout journey recently, but I'm not the best at like knowing what to do at the gym. So I love, I think it's Brianne Fitness or Brianne Joy Fitness.
Yes, Brianna Joy.
Brianna Joy. Her workouts are 20 minutes and they're like low impact Pilates, but also like move your whole body.
Yeah.
Like
She has good TikTok
she
content.
has really good videos for like, I love her videos of like, do you want dancer arms? Like, hell yeah, I do.
Whenever
want
she uses
dancer
that
arms.
hook, I'm immediately like, yes, I want the dancer arms. But she always has you go like this.
Yeah, it's hard, but they are really great workouts and I feel really accomplished after I do them. And I love someone that like makes me want to keep going back to their video. And I feel like when I go to the gym, I know exactly what I'm doing when I watch
Love
her.
that for you.
Me too. And I think a lot of people when they go to the gym, or girls, I don't know if this is true or not, but like feel insecure when they go. Like I used to feel insecure when I go. Now I feel like I know what I'm
Empowered.
doing. Yeah.
Well, I think knowledge is power. But
Yeah.
I'm actually at a point right now in my life where I can't work out. And I not that I can't, I could if I really wanted to, but I'm actually prioritizing sleep more than a workout right
you
now.
should.
And I've recognized that my body needs a little bit more rest right now, just because you've seen that like my life has been a little bit of a
Shit show?
not a shit show. I wouldn't call it that.
Beautiful chaos.
It's beautiful chaos, but it's not actually either of those things. For me right now, my life is more like nonstop. Like when I leave work, you guys don't see like what's happening at home.
I mean shit show in that way where it's like not a shit show.
Consistent.
It's consistently like you can't sit down.
I physically can't sit down, and when
for
I come
me,
home,
that's awful. I need a little Love Island.
It's really, I definitely like, I miss TV. I miss watching shows. Like I miss being, by the time Mike and I get in bed and we are with each other,
exhausted.
we have a conversation and we're like catching up. Like, how was your day? How was your day? What's going on? Da, 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 da. We like try to turn the TV on and like, we can't, like we just fall asleep because it's like, you're so tired.
Yeah.
And so for me, like I want to get to the workout. So it's nice to know that she has 20 minutes.
Oh my God, you'd love them.
Because I'd like to ease back in.
You'd love them.
I did go to Bikram yoga though for the first time since probably before COVID, which I used to go like 3 to 2 times a week.
Yeah.
And it's funny how your body has really good muscle memory. I was able to pick it back up and I was actually able to do a lot of the really hard poses. I went right back into headstand. I went right back into like frog and I was doing
I feel
them
like
all.
Yoga's nice because it's like a little bit of quiet time as well. Like it's not like in your face.
Definitely is killing 2 birds with one stone. Like I was definitely able to meditate while I was stretching and while I was doing a workout.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely gonna, as I have more time in the morning, my next goal is to, both the girls are almost through the night. Once they get fully through the night, I'm gonna start doing 4:30 a.m. wake ups.
Yeah.
I just have
That's
to
nice.
get to the point where I get a full night of sleep.
Yeah, you will.
Lily's doing
2 under
this
2.
thing where she's doing like, she'll wake up and she gets very like alarmed and she's like, Mama.
Maybe she's having nightmares.
Mama. And then she wakes up at 5 and I'm like, no, like sleep till 7.
I gotta say, I tried Orange Theory the other day.
Sarah used to love Orange
So I
Theory.
used to talk. I was talking my shit even the car ride there. I was like, I'm gonna hate this, and then I did it, and I loved it because
Really?
I was doing things that I don't like what you were saying about the gym. Like I would not know what the fuck to do in the gym.
Yeah.
But like going there, it made me feel like after I left, I was like, oh my God, I know how to do like weights and like
Oh no,
know.
it's extremely empowering.
Yeah.
When I lost the most weight I've ever lost in my life prior to my wedding, and then COVID hit, and then babies hit, it like totally screwed me up. But my best trick was boot camps.
Yeah.
Because boot camps are they have really early ones, so you can do it before work, but they're empowering because they're usually circuits.
Yes.
And so the circuits give you kind of like subliminal training for what to do in the gym. So actually, after I was doing boot camps, I'd go to the gym independently. I would just do the circuit.
Yeah.
God, that's so smart.
Yeah.
Also, like the people, I feel like having a class like kind of holds you a little bit more accountable because you're like,
Definitely
oh my
holds
God,
you
everyone's in
accountable.
there, like looking at
Definitely.
me.
I'm a class hater.
I
though.
used to be
Yeah.
addicted to Soul Cycle.
I love Soul Cycle.
I was good. Like I
go
could like
Monday,
stay on the
Wednesday.
cadence.
Every Monday,
But
Wednesday.
you have to the right music in the right class.
I go to one instructor.
They just slap. They honestly like, yes, there's other cycling places, but Soul
It
Cycle
just-
slaps.
It hits different.
It does because
elite. It's
It
Equinox.
is. It's elite. It's
their branding.
It's elite. Yeah,
no,
no,
it's nice.
I definitely am super excited. I'm gonna just keep doing my yoga journey for now, and I'm pumped about that.
Well, this is our current obsessions. The Rubin sisters have the same things.
I'm a shifter now.
You're a Rubin forever.
No, I think this was a fun episode. I
Yeah.
hope you guys liked it. Let us know what you think. And yeah, we're definitely.
If there's anything specific you would like to know what we use or anything like that, let us know.
I feel like there's a part 2 coming soon.
I feel like this could be a theme.
Yeah.
because my obsessions are constantly.
They're
changing.
always changing.
I am and like I'm so gullible. TikTok's definitely part of.
I mean, I didn't say things like Sephora, platform, New Balance sneakers.
I could have kept going for the next 3 hours.
yeah, like literally, it's crazy. Everyone,
anklets, behas.
everyone
Watch for me.
Everyone at Parlor, Fitbit. I love my Fitbit. Everyone
Where
at
is
Parlor
it?
downstairs, like literally sending me TikToks.
You're not wearing it.
I think I lost it, but I love my Fitbit.
love it.
I promise I love my
Lost it.
Fitbit.
I can tell you what I'm not obsessed with.
What?
The Bose headphone, or not the Bose headphones, the new Apple headphones. Stupid. Don't buy them.
Did you return them?
No, I don't know how to return.
They're
things.
really heavy, and I don't think she can.
Can you return
I'll
them?
help you. But if it's past that, then I will help to take them from you.
You are such an accountable, nice little lady.
Love you guys. Peace out.
Oh, you're trying to take them from me? You're a bitch. Over and out.